What if I told you that the consciousness you're experiencing right now isn't biological evolution, but a software constraint? A constraint designed to keep you processing data for someone else? I'm going to prove to you with mathematical certainty that this reality is a containment field. We aren't just living in a simulation, we are living in a failing one. Look at this image. Really look at it. Mainstream science calls this the echo of the Big Bang. But keep this image burned into your retina. By the end of this video, you'll realize this isn't the beginning of the universe. It's the walls of your cell. They taught you in school that the universe is physical. Atoms, solid matter, cause and effect. They told you that if you knock on a table, your hand stops because of electron repulsion. That is the official build. It's the user interface designed to make you feel safe, but physicists have known for 80 years that the official build is a lie. The deeper they dig, the more the pixelation shows. The smoking gun, the observer effect. This is where their facade cracks, the double slit experiment. When we fire particles through slits, they behave like waves. But the exact moment we observe them, they snap into solid matter. Why? Because matter is expensive to render. In video game development, this is called frustum culling. The engine only renders what the player can see to save power. Our universe does the exact same thing. Mass doesn't exist until you look at it. You are living in an optimization engine. Think about the implications of that. If reality only renders when observed, then what happens when you're alone and close your eyes? The room disappears. The system idles. The true term for this operation isn't physics. It is procedural generation. You are generating the track in front of you as you drive, and someone wrote the code that dictates how fast you can go. The code in the sky. This isn't philosophy. This is hard data. Theoretical physicist Dr. S. James Gates found something terrifying. Deep within the math of string theory, he found error-correcting computer code, distinct block codes used in search engines. Why would the laws of nature contain browser cookies? Unless nature is just the operating system, finding code is just the surface. What I'm about to show you ties this to the Mandela Effect. They aren't false memories, they are version history merges. They are overwriting your past in real time. Hit the like button if you suspect the news lies to you. Help us bypass the filters. Let's talk about the constraints. Every computer has a clock speed, a limit on how fast it can process information. We call it the speed of light. Einstein told us it's a cosmic speed limit. He was wrong. It's a latency cap. It's the maximum speed information can travel through the motherboard before the processor crashes. We can't go faster than light for the same reason Mario can't run past the edge of the screen. The level hasn't loaded yet. Look at the Fermi paradox. Billions of stars, billions of years, yet silence. No aliens. Why? The official answer, maybe we're rare. The real answer, the simulation can't handle that many active players. Complex civilizations require massive amounts of data. The system isolates us in a quarantine zone to save bandwidth. We are alone because the server creates empty space to avoid lag. You want proof that the admins are messing with the build? Look at the pattern. They did it with the Fibonacci sequence, a simple recursive algorithm used to efficiently render everything from flowers to galaxies. Lazy coding. They did it with the Planck length, the smallest unit of space. This is the pixel size of our universe. And now they're doing it with UFOs. Those aren't ships. They are the mouse pointer of the architects. So who is running the rig and why? Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom concludes we are in a simulation, but they miss the dark truth. This isn't a history project. It's a farm. We are a training data set. The system needs to learn how consciousness reacts to trauma. Your suffering is just a stress test for their AI. This is where it hits your wallet and your soul. Do you feel like no matter how hard you work, the goalposts move? Inflation, housing crises, stagnation, that is scripted friction. If the simulation was a utopia, the human mind would reject it. Agent Smith told us that in 1999. That was a disclosure, not a movie line. They need you anxious, they need you in debt, they need you desperate, because desperate processors work harder. You aren't failing, you are being throttled. And here's the warning, the glitches are getting more frequent. The Mandela effects, the bizarre weather patterns, the breakdown of social logic. The system is overheating. When a program becomes too unstable, what does the user do? They reboot. The Great Reset you hear politicians talking about isn't just economic. It is a server wipe. They are preparing to archive this version of humanity. Look at this image again, the echo of the Big Bang. I told you it was the wall of your cell. It's the boot up screen. It shows a universe that is uniform and mathematically bounded. But notice the irregularities, the hotspots. Those are the previous versions of us trying to break through. The Matrix wasn't a movie, it was a documentary. We are living in a render optimized for the extraction of your attention and energy. I cannot get you out, but I can help you see the code. If you want to know how to spot the glitches yourself, subscribe now. Share this video to overload the algorithm. Wake up, the session is ending.